Can you actually be born with a slow metabolism? The answer is yes, but there's essentially nothing you can do about this other than maximize all other lifestyle and dietary factors in order to maximize your metabolic rate. Much of our metabolic rate is governed by mitochondrial DNA, and this DNA is inherited strictly from your mother. Different people have different mitochondrial haplotypes, which are differences in energy metabolism, depending mostly upon where your ancestors lived. The biggest determinant is called mitochondrial uncoupling. Uncoupling is simply when energy goes through your mitochondria, but instead of producing ATP, it's released as heat. Therefore, you need to utilize more fat and glucose in order to produce the same amount of ATP. Therefore, your metabolic rate will technically be higher than someone with a more tightly coupled mitochondria. Arctic populations who needed to produce more body heat typically have more of an uncoupled mitochondria and a higher metabolic rate. And those with ancestors who lived in a more heat-stable environment will typically have a more tightly coupled mitochondria, and they will essentially extract the maximum amount of ATP for every calorie they consume. And this was an extremely beneficial adaptation when we didn't have such an availability of nutrients. And this actually appears to be one of the driving factors in which people of African American descent are more predisposed to obesity. But nowadays, this is one of the reasons why people of African American descent are more predisposed to obesity. With that being said, this is good to know, but there's nothing you can do to change your mitochondrial DNA. But there are a myriad of things that you can do to maximize your metabolic rate at every stage of life. Specifically getting proper sleep, exercising, and just having an overall physically active day, and ensuring that you're ingesting all of the micronutrients required to maximize your energy production. And if you want to learn more about this, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.